says you're live.
Okay.
But I don't have you on here.
No?
Not quite yet.
Next video coming is.
That's it. I got you. That's it. I got you.
Oh, that's so bad.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here.
So how do I go back? I can't see what video it is. Hey guys. Hey River.
Hello, Mommy.
What are you doing?
Sitting
Are you gonna wear PJs today?
all day.
All day. It's a PJ day. Okay. What?
You're not going anywhere, right?
All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. There I am. Hey, babe. I can hear that.
Are you on video right now?
Yeah, look. That's where your dad said, "Hey, babe." Why don't you go and get ready for the day? Like brush your teeth and all that good stuff, okay? Can you do that for me? And change your clothes. Okay?
And your clothes?
Hey, babe, will you go on the By George and Moore and just tell them that we had to do a different live stream? Because something wasn't working with the other one.
Starbucks.
Mm-hmm. You gonna get ready now?
Maybe.
Okay. You should.
Yeah.
So, just so you guys know, I don't have a door on my sewing room, so we can hear everything. The kids playing, and the boys were playing on their video game. I think they got off because the internet was a little sluggish. They might try to go back on. I'm not sure, but that's fine. We're kind of figuring it out as we go. So there's a lot of noise. Like I can hear the laundry going and all that. That's fine. That's Journey and I were at Lowe's last night, so I think I really like a barn door right there. Like the sliding one, because now that I have like this cast iron quilt rack, I don't think that I can close the door, which I know I can't close the door, but I thought maybe a barn door would be really cool. So yeah. Anywho, I am gonna work on something different today. I've had a lot of people that have been curious about maybe trying a different closure on the Zip Away Tote, which I guess that really wouldn't be a Zip Away Tote. I guess it would be a Snap Away Tote. So I had the wheels turning in my brain, and I was like, let's just try maybe a different closure, like a snap closure. So that's what I'm doing today. So I went ahead and prepped all my stuff. I'm actually using some scrap fabrics, nothing except for the only thing that's not a scrap fabric is this one, which is like a fabric therapy. I just put an embroider on it. I love my embroidery machine, so I put that on it. So this is not a scrap, but everything else that I'm using is scrap fabric, just because it might not work out. I can hear myself in my husband's office. It's bizarre. I don't think anybody else is on. Oh, my husband said there's 3 watching. Thank you, guys. He said on my phone that he turned it down. Okay, babe, thanks. I wonder who's watching. Can I see who's watching? I don't even know. It's probably like my kids and my mom. My kids, my mom, and my husband. My biggest supporters. All right. So I'm just working on the lining panels right now. I'm gonna sew up the sides and try not to forget to leave an opening to birth the bag, which I seem to do every single time. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. I feel like every time I forget that I need to leave a hole in the side panel so I can birth it.
I brushed my teeth.
Good. Did you want to take a shower? You should go take a shower real quick, okay? Thank you. Go take a shower.
Pickle chip. Have some pickle chips first.
Not right now. All right, let's see what. All right. I try to have everything set up, but I'm not totally. Kind of did this on a whim, so. And I'm really very used to sewing with this machine up because I usually stand, but I kind of changed it around. Uh-oh. What's going on? Technical difficulties. Oh no, that is never good. I will not be able to do a live if I don't have a. Maybe I can. That is so weird. Okay, I think I got it now. All right, let's try again. So these panels, they actually came from Miracle Hill, which is kind of like a Goodwill here. I mean, they usually have those kinds of things really cheap. And it's like a lot of fabric for nothing, so. So this is the outer lining. This is the inner lining, which I'm going to try to remind myself to make sure I leave a hole to birth the bag. the hole. Are you watching, Jay?
Yeah.
There was nobody else watching. I figured it was you.
What?
I just figured it was you guys. Is Victoria watching?
She's driving.
Huh?
She's driving to work.
Yeah, it's not good. She can't watch while she's driving. My daughter, my 21-year-old, she has the upstairs bonus room as her living space, and she is in the process of like revamping her room. So we spent some time in there yesterday painting, priming the walls. Hey, hi Moose. Yeah, so we primed the walls. I'm pretty sure I got really high off the primer smell. And then we went to Lowe's because she needed to pick up some things, and she still hadn't figured out. It's been 3 weeks, and she still can't decide on what color to paint the room. So she's still trying to figure that out. So, all right. So I did remember to leave a hole here to birth the bag. See? I do like to trim all of the sides just because, or all the seams, because I really want to reduce the amount of bulk that's in the Zip Away Tote. So I'll try to trim it down, as much as I can without snipping into the seam allowance or into the seam. You don't really have to, but it's just my preference. Moose, have you made a Zip Away Tote yet? I mean, Moose could be my daughter for all I know. Journey, are you Moose?
No, I'm not Moose. Are you Moose?
No, I was just asking because I have somebody watching named Moose, so I was curious.
No.
I don't know what your YouTube channel name is.
I don't either.
What?
I don't know. I just started watching it.
Okay. Oh, good. You have the pieces cut.
I have what?
No, Moose on YouTube.
Oh.
They have the pieces cut for the Zip Away Tote.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good. That's a start. Oh, you're in Colorado. That's awesome. I've always wanted to go there. It's on my mental bucket list to go to Colorado one day. We'll see. Babe, did you hear that? It's on my bucket list. That's on your bucket list, Jay? Okay, well, that's good. All right, so the panels are done, and I left an opening. I do have my iron over there. I'm going to actually turn it on. I have a full iron right there, but I also used this wool mat right here on the end. I don't know if you can see it. For like stuff like this. So I'm going to turn on. I like to iron the seam down before I do too much. But so we're doing a snap closure today. So this is just kind of impromptu. I don't have really dimensions or anything. I'm just kind of messing around with it. So this is the snap tab. I'm using a scrap piece of cork. And I have my straps. This is the base for the inner lining. And this is the outside base, and there is not going to be a zip pocket on the outside. There's not going to be a slip pocket on the outside because we are just playing around trying to figure out, or I'm playing around trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to do the snap closure without any issues, really. My only concern is that if we do that and we're just snap closing it, I'm wondering how much of this is going to like bulk out and show, which maybe people won't care about that. I don't know, but we'll see. I am going to add a piece for key fob hardware, which I'll go ahead and get that out. I thought I was prepared, but apparently I'm not. Let's see, what do I want to use? I'll use a gold. I did get these key fob hardware, like, I'm pretty sure I got these particular ones, the gold or brass colored ones. I got them off of Amazon. Just kind of a last minute impulse buy when I was thinking about like the Zip Away Tote pattern. Okay, that's good. A lot of people are scared of the zipper tape. That's why I was like, let's see if we can figure out something different. I love the zipper tape. Are you using a separating zipper? Or are you going to use like actual zipper tape with your own little zipper pull? That's my preference, but I have a lot of people who do not even want to attempt doing a zipper. So, and zippers can be intimidating. So, I mean, I can understand that. It may not stick out. It may be fine once you fold it the right way. If you fold it, nice and neat, it may not stick out. I don't know. So I figured, why not just try it and see. All right. When you cut out your pieces, always just make sure that you have your center markings like on your pieces. That way, when you go to put on your lining, it's much easier to do. And I like having the markings on both sides, actually. Even if it's just a little bit, just to kind of give you reference, so you're not having issues with how your lining goes on your base. All right, let's see how this does. I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to work out just fine, but you never know. And that's kind of how you figure out things. You just try it, and if it doesn't work, then you try something different. I'm pretty sure that's how Einstein did it. So Moose, I did use, these are for the inner linings. I'm using some scrap fabric that I got from Goodwill, not Goodwill, but from Miracle Hill, like the local. It's kind of like, Miracle Hill's kind of like Goodwill. It's just, I think it's a little bit nicer, maybe a little bit more organized. It's a local Christian organization, and I think they have like 4 or 5, maybe more, I don't even know, shops in the area. Let me go ahead and iron this real quick. I'm not leaving, just so you know. I usually just turn it inside out and go like this, and then I'll just iron that piece down, just so it has a nice crease. When I go to finish it up and close that seam, it'll have a nice crisp edge on it. quite finished the room setup last week, or I guess right after my birthday in December, like the end of December. I decided to redo my sewing room and set it up differently, but I haven't quite figured out this section yet. I gotta change that up a little bit. I just need it to be more efficient. So I think I'm gonna build a different cutting table. Hi Jessica, sorry I wasn't ignoring you. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use like the cube storage, and then I've seen a couple of YouTube videos and some things on Pinterest. So I think I'm gonna build myself a cutting mat, the cutting station there with wheels, so that I can kind of move it around. I've lost a lot of storage space on the other side of this. I have stuff there, but I can't easily access it because it's heavy to move. So gotta really try to figure out how to set that up differently. But I really want to have wheels so I can move it around. I want to be able to put cube storage so I can be able to store, obviously, as much fabric. Yes, this machine this was my first real big purchase. This is a Husqvarna, and the station is from my I kind of stole it from my husband. It was a gift for him a few years ago. And it was a gift from my oldest daughter for my husband, and he wasn't using it very much, and so I kind of stole it from him because I really like stand when I'm sewing. And when I got my Juki, it kind of comes with, well, it doesn't kind of come, it comes with its own little station, and you can't really raise it up. I think Juki really needs to offer a stand-up option, but yeah, I like standing when I'm sewing. So when I'm sewing clothes and things like that, it's a blessing to have that. And the machine is Husqvarna Topaz 50. So it's a combo machine that's got an embroidery. You can embroider on it too. So that's super fun. Nice. Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Sorry, I don't have the best vision. I've got everything kind of too far away. Nice to see you, Michelle. Nice to chat with you. Michelle and Jessica, have you been able to do a Zip Away Tote yet? I'm just clipping the corners. When I put the lining on, I like to clip the corners so it just fits nicely. Jessica and Michelle, what kind of stuff are you working on today? Because originally we were going to go to church, and then that changed, and we were going to go see my husband's mom, my mother-in-law, for a little bit, but then she's not feeling good, so we decided not to do that because she wasn't feeling good. So I was like, well, let's just try the go live thing, because I'm really new to YouTube, but I like the idea of being able to chat with people who like doing the same things that I do, and I like helping people sew, and I also like that other people can help me learn like new things. So I feel like it's a good option. I just am not always the best.
You can go live on Instagram.
What?
You can go live on Instagram.
Yeah, but can you do both at the same time?
Yeah.
So you can do Instagram and YouTube at the same time? Sorry, my daughters.
You can on your iPad.
What, honey?
You can pull it up on your iPad and do it through your iPad while you're on your phone for YouTube.
Well, come and do it for me. Like, seriously, do it for me. Huh?
I got paint all over me.
Okay, Journey is going to come and figure this so I can go on, live on Instagram too. I don't even know if this is... You want to say hi to your peeps?
Where's the camera?
Right
Oh,
there.
you're on your. Oh, okay. Hi. It's downloading Instagram.
What are you... Oh, okay. So it'll take a minute.
Yeah. I don't like being in the camera.
She said she doesn't like being in the camera. Okay, so this is let me take this. Oh, I don't know. This might be a little too bright. Right by the window, so this machine is a Juki. It's a 1541S. This was my second big purchase when I realized I really wanted to start sewing more bags. The interesting thing is I started sewing bags long time ago. Like I literally was sewing masks. I sewed it. You got it?
I need to log into your By George account real quick.
Okay.
It was on your other account.
Now what?
Are you in?
It didn't. Oh, I see what you're saying. ByGeorgeShop.com?
Or By George?
I have no idea if this is right or not.
Are you creating an account?
No, I'm not. Just get me back to where I need to be and I'll... Glad I got somebody who knows what they're doing in the techno world.
What's the username for By George?
I think it's ByGeorgeShop.com. Yeah, ByGeorgeShop.com for Instagram. That's kind of odd that it wouldn't automatically pull it up, but that is my tablet, so maybe. Okay, so I'm winging it here. I'm attaching the outer lining to the bag without the zipper. Okay, if that might not make sense if you haven't made the bag yet, because normally you would put your zipper on, then you would put your lining on. But since I decided to try to do a snot closure, I'm going to put the lining on. Did you figure it out?
I tried the two normal ones.
Oh, you did try that?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I don't know what it is then. Did you use the capital?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, maybe he knows. I don't know. I can't remember. He probably doesn't know, honestly. I'm trying to figure out how to get on Instagram on my tablet. Can I do it on my phone, Jay? What, honey?
Are you logged in on your phone?
Yeah, I am actually.
Yeah, just do it through your phone.
Let's see. Love having kids that know how to do this stuff. I was just trying to clean up my mess. Here, you clean it up.
You can do it twice.
Do what?
You can do it 2 at a time.
You can? Yeah. Learn something new every time I talk to her. Hi, Stacy. Oh, Tuesday totes. I haven't done that yet, Jessica. I want to do a Tuesday tote. They actually look really fun to do. They look classy. They look easy. And I think that would be like, if I was to do a show, that would probably be one thing I would do, would be a Tuesday tote.
Okay. You press this button when you want to go live. And
Oh.
you set it up.
So she showed me how to go live on Instagram. So, of course, I really don't. Where do I set it up?
I don't know. Wherever you want it.
Okay, maybe I'll set it up right here.
You could set it up like on your computer.
Like here?
Yeah.
But then I can't see. Okay.
I need to get out.
All right, so I went live on Instagram per Journey's suggestion. So we'll see how that goes. Anywho, so I'm treating the bag like it still has, or treating the base like it still has the separating zipper on it, but it doesn't have the separating zipper. So honestly, we'll see how that goes. I don't want this on the side. I almost forgot to put the tab on because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting the tab on just to make sure. I really want to have the tab, so. But I'm going to make it a little bit shorter this time. I'm making this one for me, so. All right. All right, well, Journey set me up to go live on Instagram, so now I'm on. Well, hey, you didn't change yet. Did you take a shower?
Yeah.
Okay, go run and take a shower real quick, okay?
Can I have some pickle chips now?
After you take a shower, okay? But make sure you don't come in the office without your clothes on, okay, honey?
Okay.
Make sure you brush your teeth, okay?
I already did.
Okay, that's right. I forgot. That's my little boo. My little sweetheart. I mean, for the most part, she's a sweetheart. Okay, Stacy, so that's the question. Honestly, that's why I'm doing this, because I wanted to see. I wanted to actually put a snap closure on and then see if it would keep it in place. So it's a trial and error thing. So we'll see. I felt like I had a lot of people unsure about using a zipper. So especially for the newbies and people who are just learning to sew, I kind of was hoping that there would be something that is easier, or like a stepping stone for those that are just learning. You know, I remember what it's like just learning to sew things like bags and especially zippers. It can be very, very, very intimidating. And I get that. So I thought, let's try this and let's see if it'll work. I do not know if it'll keep everything in place. I was hoping that if we folded it the correct way, that it would be fine. And as long as you're using the lighter materials for the inside of the bag, I feel like it wouldn't be very bulky. Obviously, if you use heavier materials for the inside of the bag, like even when I used the oilcloth, it was pretty heavy. I have the oilcloth one here. Hold on just a second. Oh, good. Nice. So this one is the one that I made that was printed at 85%. And then this is the regular one. So you can see this is the regular size, and then this is but it's so cute, and River loves it. She carries it around with her. She takes it when we go shopping. But she hasn't really used it. But it's the inside, the inner lining is made with oilcloth. That's why it's real puffy. Yeah. So, and then this one, I love this one because I found this material back behind in that enclosed area there. when I was pulled it out and was cleaning back there, I realized I have literally a whole open section full of material back there that I forgot about. So I found this material and I love it. It's so fun. But anywho, I digress. Let me go ahead and work on this. I may never get it done if I keep talking to everybody. Not sure if I can see. Hey guys on Instagram. My daughter informed me that while I was doing the YouTube video that I could go live on Instagram, so she set me up. So hey, I'm just working on a zip. Well, it's called the Zip Away Tote, but today I'm just, playing around with it, trying to see if I can add a snap closure and see if that will be as effective at keeping everything inside. We'll see. That is the plan. So I really haven't done any measurements on the snap enclosure yet. This is what I have to start with, just this little piece. And I want to put, see, and look, this was actually supposed to go in here like that. So I've already messed up. Of course. Story. This is why I like going live, because I like for people to be able to see like how many mistakes we make. Because I tend to make mistakes all the time. Yeah, and here is a really cool, I don't know if you can see it. Isn't that cool? A friend of mine, I watched her little girl and she got that for me, and I thought I'd never really seen it before. It's pretty cool. I don't know how many times I've pulled out this what I call the Dream Ripper, because I really don't want to have to use it at all. So I call it the Dream Ripper because I only want to use it in my dreams. It's interesting to me how many people can actually sew while they're doing a live, because they're literally talking to people. So the mini was printed at, well, I cut it using the projector. So, but I think it was, if you're printing it off the computer, it would be at 85%, I believe. But Stacy said she's printed hers at 190 and 85. So, hey, that's my son. Hey, buddy. It's my son. He's streaming. Are you still streaming? He's a gamer, so he's streaming. That's so cute. He's probably streaming. He does gaming and he streams. Okay, so this is the flap. I am putting the flap in between the lining and the base. That's what I had to unpick that area so I could put the flap on. Trial and error, people. Of course, I should make sure. Let's make sure that it's in the middle too, because I don't really want to put it on and realize, hey, this is not the middle. That would not be good. So let's make sure that it's, and let's make sure it's on the correct side. If it's on this side, it'll need to flip over like that. All right, let's pull this back out. All right, do you guys have one of these? The stiletto seam ripper combo. Oh, this is like my favorite thing. Hey, Cam. My son Campbell is on. Oh no, I broke it. Oh, that's so sad. I'm really sad. I'll have to get another one. Bummer. Cam, are you playing? I'm picking this side because I realized that I was putting the actual snap closure on the wrong side. And I need to remember to put the snap on before I put the inner lining or attach the inner lining to the outer lining. Please don't let me forget, because I'll be doing an awful lot of picking today. I remember when I was figuring out how to do the Zip Away Tote and I was writing the pattern and I kept making them, but I kept making mistakes. I was like, this is never ending. I really felt like I was making mistakes like left and right. But I mean, I get it. We make mistakes and then we learn from them. Well, thank you for popping on, Kai. That's my son. That's my boy. He streams. He does some game. What kind of game do you stream, Kai? Because I can't remember. I forgot. I know you probably told me, but. All right, let me go back over this. Do you guys have an industrial machine? What kind of machines do you guys have? I'm curious. I actually got the 1541S because I was watching Okla Roots and she had just gotten this machine. And then I have another friend who lives in Columbia. She's the Carolina Little Stitches, Kayla. She actually got, I think it's a Juki, but it's not this one. It's maybe the 2010, I think. She had just gotten that, and so we had talked back and forth about it, and I really, I was really wanting to make more bags, and at that time I was trying to figure out if I was going to do shows or what, I don't know. So that's why I ended up with this one. And I actually love it. It took a little getting used to just because it's so different from the Topaz 50. Like, so different. Hey, babe, will you message Candy and remind her that I'm on live? She might be working. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the other side as of right now. You can see that I don't have a zipper. I just have attached this outer lining. Right. So this is what it looks like as of right now. Okay. That's the flap that will go over. I mean, this is, just pretty generic, but it's going to go something like that. I got to go ahead and put the snap on so I don't mess it up. Hey, babe. Kesley is my daughter. Hi, Kalisha. Okay, Bernina 930 record. Oh, a sale right. I've heard good things about that. So tell me about your machines. What do you like about them? Stacy has a Juki and a Juki. Do you have a Juki 1541N that you haven't touched? Oh, does it just do leather? Where's my other? Look at these awesome scissors that my daughter Journey got me. They're Kai scissors. Aren't they awesome? They're just massive. They cut like butter. Butter! Thanks, Cass. I was kind of scared of mine too, Stacy. Yeah, when I remember when it showed up and I was so excited, but it was like, oh my gosh, it was so big. And sometimes it still kind of intimidates me. Right? Aren't they the best? I told my kids, like, my daughter got these for me for my birthday. And I was like, I'm going to put every single size of Kai scissors on my wish list so that next year for Christmas, I can have all the sizes because they're awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and top stitch all around this edge right here. Just because I like the clean edge of top stitching. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And basically you just have to tuck it in all the way around as you're top stitching. And that's the same thing I do when I'm top stitching when it has the zipper. What? Daisy, no. You're so lucky. That's crazy. The only thing about top stitching around the edge of the Zip Away Tote is that you really have to make sure that your lining is pulled nice and tight and out of the way so that you're not catching it. And I mean, even though I know better in my mind, I still mess up. I still manage to get it caught for whatever reason. It kind of drives me crazy, but I still do it. That's great. That's hilarious. I love that you are RVing with your sewing machines. That's great because that's my dream. I still am constantly trying to talk my kids into selling everything and traveling around the country, and they all kind of think I'm crazy. Well, my littles think I'm crazy. They're like, no, I am not doing that. You know what it's like when you're little and you have friends and things like that. I feel like that they would really enjoy it, but I know it's hard to leave your friends. I get it. Totally get it. I'm still trying to talk them into it, though. It hasn't worked yet. I try to tell them all the cool places we could visit, even maybe Disney World and stuff like that. Stacy says, my husband spent a couple $100 fixing it up and put a speed reducer on it. Still haven't touched it. So I've had this machine for, I don't know, babe, how long have I had this machine? It's a year and a half I've had this machine. I did not know there was a speed regulator on it. I had no idea. So when I moved it out of the closet, because I have a closet over here and that's where I would sew from, I moved it out of the closet right here. And I was fiddling around getting it set back up, and I realized there's this really weird knob underneath. And so I start checking it out. Sure enough. So this whole time I could have reduced the speed because it really does fly. But man, it does make a difference when I turned it down. I'm trying to remember what I turned it down to. I turned it down to 660, which is a big difference. I think I had it all the way up. Let me look. I had it up to 2210. No joke. I always felt like it was running away with me, and I was always scared. I'll show you what I mean about tucking in the edges really good. It might be wise if you're using like even just the regular canvas, or even if you're using like a cotton woven, it might be a good idea to iron your seam here around the edge. Obviously, you can't do that if you're sewing with vinyl, but a lot of the other stuff you can sew. But this is a waterproof canvas from Fabric Therapy. And it is called, I've got the paper in here, let me see. Rainbow Sunflowers, waterproof canvas. And I love it a lot. I have a Bernina sewing machine, Jessica. Aren't you the one that said you have a Bernina? I think so. That my best friend Candy, she got it for me. Actually, she gave it to me. It was given to her, and Candy was not really interested in sewing knits, and I was sewing lots of stuff for the kids and wanted to not have to use my regular sewing machine to sew knits, because it's a lot different when you're using a serger. So she ended up giving it to me last year for my birthday a year ago. And I have used the heck out of it. Like, I need to send it in, and it needs to be serviced. But yeah, it's been a great machine for free. She got it for free. That's PK. PK has a little window unit, so he spends quite a bit of time in here. Professor Kirk. Yeah, waterproof canvas is great. I have used an interfacing with this one. It is Fabric Therapy's self-adhesive Therafuse. And I love the self-adhesive Therafuse. It's self-adhesive, so you can imagine what that's like. It's so much better than the iron-on. I don't really like the iron-on. Oh, Veronica, I want to see them. I like seeing what everybody makes with the Zip Away Tote, for sure. Cass, there actually is a Bernina here at Marietta Quilt and Sew. I think they service them there, but usually it's a specialty shop of some sort. And I think we've got a couple of specialty shops that are local that will service Bernina. I just haven't looked into it yet. There's also a Bernina shop that's way up on we live in Greenville, right outside of Greenville, South Carolina. Way up like on Pelham. So I can drive out there too. Which that's where I took it first. When I first got it, I took it there just for a cleanup and wanted to make sure that, it was working correctly. So. And it feels like this is taking a long time. But it's just because I'm trying to really hard to keep this this lining, the outer lining, kind of out of the way while I top stitch around the edge. Okay, so this is how it looks right now. It's on without the zipper. Yes, I have used cork. Hey, babe, will you bring me my cork one out of my purse so I can show her? That's probably my favorite base to use. Of course, I love cork, so. But anyways, you can see how I've top stitched all around, and I've made sure that I've kept this like away so it doesn't get caught. So as of right now, this is what it looks like. And there's the flap. But I'm going to go ahead and add a snap before I add the lining so that that doesn't create an issue. But I want it to wait until I kind of folded it up. Thank you.
Sure.
This is my cork one. Hey, buddy. Careful. No. Hold on. My dog is sitting on my... The dog likes to come right here underneath the desk and sit. So, yeah, this is the cork. I did add a zipper pocket here. Yeah, this is the one I actually keep in my purse right now. And I love it. Yes, I did use a stabilizer, and this one I used the self-adhesive Therafuse. But the it's similar to Decoville, but I think the self-adhesive Therafuse is a little like spongier maybe. And I if you haven't tried it, you should probably like just get a little bit of it and try it because I absolutely love it. I think she's doing a pre-order for that this month, but I'm not 100% sure. So as of right now, this is what it's going to kind of look like. So this flap will come over like that. So I just want to go ahead and put a snap on just to see. You won't know unless you try. All right. I think. All right, make sure I can find the middle. I don't want it to be crooked. All right. And I'm just using some plastic snaps that I've had in my stash. Yes, the Sofuse. I've used that. I like Sofuse Plus a lot. Is Sofuse Plus, is that the one from oh, what is her name? I met her at some magical expo. What? I cannot remember her name. Is it Constance or I can't? Oh, I hate when I can't remember stuff. It's so bad. Yes, that's it. I like her stuff too. In fact, I got some of hers, but man, I went through it so fast. Like really fast.
Ouch. Don't bite me.
I'm going to put the snap about 2 inches down. That is the plan, Stan. See if that works. Yes, Monica, that's right. I met her at some magical expo. She's pretty awesome. Love her. She's doing a class in Texas. I think she's doing a photography class. I think that's what I saw. That'll be fun. Anybody going to some magical expo in Texas? I don't get to go. I already have a trip planned in March, so I'm not planning on going because I can't do 2 big trips. And the other trip is a trip that I'm doing with my sister and my brother. And we're going to we're going to Florida to sprinkle my dad's ashes at his favorite fishing spot. And we're doing that in March. So and that's kind of a big trip because we're going to be gone several days. So we're going to Holliver Canal. And so we're going to actually go on his birthday. And but we've been planning that trip for, wow, it's been probably since he passed away. He passed away in July. So I actually put in a request to teach at that one. So I'm really hoping that I get to. I think that would be really fun. As long as I could get over like the jitters. The like teaching jitters. All right, so I've added the snap. I added it 2 inches down. So we'll see if that works. Let me see. I was looking at my Instagram. I can't really see. I don't think I can see comments on Instagram, but maybe I can. I'm still figuring this whole thing out. All right. So now I have all this done. I'll go ahead and add my other part of my snap here. And then I'll put the lining on and we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that it won't be too big of a deal. Oh, my husband just joined on Instagram. You can say thank you to my daughter for telling me about joining on Instagram. All right, so there we go. The snap works. All right, let's put the inner lining on, and oh, we don't want to forget about straps too. Let's not forget. How many of y'all forget straps? I forget straps all the time. Why? I do not know. It is bizarre. Yeah, I hope that they approve me to teach in Tennessee. I think that would be really cool. There's a middle. I'm just finding my centers right now. So I can put my straps on. And I usually just put my straps on like 3 inches on each side. Do you guys sew other things besides bags? Just curious, because I do sew clothing, mostly just for my kiddos. I don't really sew for the greater public, but I don't know that I'm really good enough to do all that. But I do enjoy sewing for the kids. And I do some testing for some for Little Lizard King. And a little bit of testing for Ellie and Mac. And I like both. So I have a lot of Little Lizard King patterns. So if you guys have ever made clothing and you are interested in making, or you might be interested in making clothing for your kids, I really like Little Lizard King a lot. I'm just adding the straps right now. before I add on the inner lining. Jay, are you painting?
No, she thinks I'm walking in the paint, so I'm trying to stay, like, getting him out.
Oh, just come put him back in his bed. Oh, okay.
Speak it.
Let me see.
Let go.
Say hi. Say hi. What are you doing?
He's playful. He's playful.
Oh, moose. Aren't they great patterns? Oh, here. See if he'll sit up there.
Come on.
Okay, so Stacy asked, what program or app do I use to create my Instagram videos? All right, so I use, let's see, Splice. I think that's the only one I use is Splice. I actually do the videos on my phone, and then I just upload them into. If I do a stop motion video, there is an app called Stop Motion, and I'll use that to do stop motion. Then I'll upload it all into Splice, and I create all of them in that app. And that app is, I think Splice is free, or maybe it's like one payment per year. I can't remember. Sorry. And it's very user friendly, so I didn't have really any trouble learning how to use it. So that's good. I mean, I feel like I try to be knowledgeable about all things techie and stuff, but yeah, I'm kidding myself. So it's kind of nice to have like a user friendly app. And I did look up some videos on YouTube to make sure that I was doing things correctly, and I still learn things. And I think they're continually adding stuff to that particular app. But the stop motion app is really cool because it's you really just put your phone on a timer, and I don't know, you can't see, but I have right there, I nailed a board onto that shelf, and then I put another board on it so that it could like rotate out, and I just lay my phone on top of it, and you set, like in the app, you set up a timer like for every 10 seconds or something like that, or you can do it however many seconds, so that way and it alerts you when it's about to take the shot. So it'll be like beep, 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 and it'll take the shot. So you kind of know when it's coming. That way you can move your pieces however you want them between each thing. Funny thing about TikTok. So I had never been on TikTok, and the kids were so funny. They're like, "Mom, you need to go on TikTok. Promote your business on TikTok." And I'm like, I don't know about that. I mean, this was, I think, how long have we had TikTok, babe? Maybe a year? I don't know, however long it's been. But so the kids just kept on and on. So finally I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And it was funny because my husband and I, like for 2-3 weeks, were like TikTok, like crazy on TikTok, just constantly looking at stuff on TikTok. I'm like, this is really bad. Like, we just kept on and on, like sitting on the couch looking at TikTok videos. It was so funny. But yeah, I do TikTok videos too. I probably don't do them as much as I should to promote like my business and stuff, or promote what I do. I mean, I think, I don't know, over 1,000 subscribers, I think. But I mean, so many people have so much to say about TikTok and what everybody can see on TikTok and everything. So I don't know. But now that I'm doing YouTube, I kind of like YouTube. It has been very user friendly, and I haven't really had any issues. I was really kind of nervous about trying YouTube, but I really thought it was important whenever I went to start making the written tutorial that people had access to videos, because I am a visual learner. So that's kind of the whole reason why I decided to go with YouTube, is because I wanted to be able to have videos for people to see while I was doing the tutorial. I mean, honestly, with attention deficit, I really have a hard time with the written directions. I mean, I do read through directions and I try to follow them, but it's not super easy for me. So I like YouTube. Not only that, I call YouTube like YouTube University, because I've learned so much. I've learned a lot. A lot. Just watching YouTube videos. I mean, that's the whole reason I ever started making bags, was because of YouTube. Like, I had sewn thousands of face masks because of COVID. I was really kind of like so over with face masks. I wanted to do something different. And so I started watching YouTube videos, and that's kind of the reason why I made my first little bag, which was the itty bitty boxy bag, which I don't know if you guys ever like follow Oakland Roots, but yeah. So that was my first bag. I thought that was the best thing ever. Hey, baby, what you got in your hair?
I'm a kitty cat today.
You're a kitty cat. Are you wearing PJs for the rest of the day?
And I have a cat too.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
There.
Meow.
Meow.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hello. He's watching.
Let's see. There's a Stacy and a Moose, and I think there's a Jessica. And let's see. I don't know everybody over here. Oh, Stacy said hi, River.
Hi.
She likes to be on video, don't you? Yeah. I feel like my camera's foggy.
Just the top where the light is.
Yeah, maybe I need to
My tail fell off.
maybe I need to clean it.
I got my tail.
You got your tail?
Look how long my tail is.
I was showing everybody your Zip Away Tote.
My zip. Did he open it?
I have not opened it.
Can I show them?
Of course, if you can open it, it's really tight.
Okay. I can.
Got it?
Yeah.
Moose says hi, River.
Hello.
I was telling them that you like to carry it when we go out. You like to carry it to the stores and stuff.
To Azteca.
And to Azteca, yes. That's her favorite restaurant. It is a Mexican restaurant. She absolutely loves it.
Here's the bag.
Perfect size for you, right?
Has little leaves on it, pink leaves. Inside there's roses.
Because your name is what?
River Rose.
River Rose.
I forgot how to fold it. First
you want me-
tuck in the belt.
Do you want me to fold it? That one's hard to fold because we've used oilcloth on the inside. Do you want me to fold it for you?
Yes, please.
How was your shower?
Good.
Good.
I was like, I want to be a kitty cat.
Meow.
Today's a kitty cat day for me.
It's a kitty cat day. Okay. You can be a kitty cat.
But my tail keeps falling out. So I'm put it
Go
on
see if Daddy can figure out a way to attach it to your pants. Okay? There you go.
And one that told me to ask you if you could make a strap for my tail.
Mm-hmm. You
For
mean
his
like
tail?
a belt? To put a belt on it or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I probably could just attach it to your pants. Right now, you want me to try? Let me see. Sure, let me see.
Can I put it with your zits?
Those are zats, not zips.
Yes.
Zip Away Tote.
Zip Away Tote.
Yeah. Let me see. Maybe I just used your pants and made it like your pants was like hair. So, and then the little elastic band like a hairband. So that's how I did it. Don't be yanking on it though. I don't know if it'll stay on if you yank on it. Moose says she loves your bag, River.
Thank you. Echo sleeping.
Yeah.
Now he's awake.
Echo.
Hey,
buddy.
welcome.
I wonder.
Is your video still on?
It's still on. It's gonna be on until I'm done.
Are you showing them or are you just...
Well, yeah, I'm doing. She said, "Am I showing you guys?" Well, it's kind of more like a trial and error thing, Riv, because we're putting the snap tab on. So, I've never done. I say snap tab. What can we call it? Just a snap closure on the bag instead of doing a zipper. That's what we're doing today. We're just trying to figure it out to see if it'll work. And if it works, then maybe people will opt to do that instead of doing the zipper because some people don't like doing the zipper. They don't like putting zippers in.
I remember when I put these on sewing machine.
The stickers? Yeah.
You gave me a whole sheet of them.
You should bring your baby doll in here and show your baby doll off.
Okay. She's sleeping. I'll wake her up.
She named her...
Mia.
Is it Mia Margaret or just Margaret Mia?
Margaret. No. Mia Margaret.
Mia Margaret is her name. She's going to go get her so you can see her.
I'll be right back.
It's about time to put my hat on. Yay! Yeah, I like seeing like everybody's Zip Away Totes. I think they're cool. There's something about like other people making the pattern that you designed. It's so refreshing. When I decided to design the pattern, like I kind of knew what I wanted. I'd been at my mom's. I was there for, I don't know, it was a few. I don't know, it felt like a while. And she lives in Orlando. And I would go to the grocery store with her. And she would use these bags, reusable bags. I want to say maybe were they Publix? No. Maybe Costco. I don't know. They were these reusable bags. And they didn't have a zipper or anything, but there was like a special way you could fold them down. And she would keep them stored in her trunk. And she had 2 of them. They were more heavy duty. And we would go in Publix. I'm like, Mom, why aren't you using your reusable bags? Because I really don't like using plastic here. So I have a trunk full of reusable bags. A trunk full. So I kept, ever since then, I was thinking about it and I'd be like, man, I should really come up with something that we can use that can we could fold up or zip away or something that would be easy to keep in the car. That does create a huge mess in your car. And it stayed with me for a while. I think I started working on the idea months ago. I want to say it was like June, maybe. Here's Mia Margaret. This is what she got. She got Mia Margaret for Christmas from Momo. Right? Isn't she cute? There you go.
Does she look like me?
A little bit. She looks
She's
like
a little bit darker.
Uh-huh.
She has darker hair.
Yeah, her hair is really dark and really shiny. She's pretty. Just like you.
Yeah.
What do you think about being on live on YouTube?
Fun.
You think it's fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's a little bit easier to be in front of a group of people when you're behind a phone. Right? Instead of like being in front of a whole crowd. I've done that before many times. I've been in front of a very large crowd giving speeches, and sometimes can be very, very nerve-wracking. Yeah, I can get some. You want to bring some in here? I'll have a few.
Okay. Yeah, Margaret.
We like pickle chips. Pickle chips. They're super bad for you. All right, guys. I am just slowly putting on the base, the lining base to the inner lining. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm not really super careful with.
Dad's watching you.
That is. I should probably be more careful, but yeah, this is it. I'm just putting. Why are you hiding, Jay?
I don't want to be in the camera.
Why? You're so beautiful. You're so funny. Where's PK?
I don't know. I'm probably in the paint.
Oh no, you let him upstairs?
I tried to get him out, and then he goes and hides under my dresser.
All right, so I'm using my picking shears, and I am cutting my seams down. You guys know how I am about cutting my seams down. I don't want a lot of bulk in the Zip Away Tote. So, what's up? Oh, good. Is Dad making fried pickles today? No?
I don't think so. He's sitting down watching you.
He's just watching me?
Uh-huh.
Well, don't chew with your mouth open, baby. Okay? Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for my chips.
Uh-huh.
Go ask Dad Go ask Dad what he's gonna make for dinner.
You said
My husband's the cook. Way better cook than I am.
what are you making for dinner?
She went in there. What are you making for dinner? Well, if he's watching me, I can just ask him, what you making for dinner, babe? Jay, doing YouTube lives are fun. I like them. All right, so I'm done with this part, and now I'm going to put the inner lining onto the outer lining. So basically,
Some type of pasta.
some type of pasta.
Pasta.
That is going to go on the inside, right sides together of the lining. So basically, I'll just shove it in there. And when I shove it in there, I'll just match up all my seams. And I'll just make sure your handles are tucked in. And make sure I match up my seams. I'll nest my seams.
Jenny's squatting like this.
Dad said some type of pasta.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah?
Where'd you get that shelf hanging thingy?
The one hanging in the corner?
The one right here.
Oh, your dad got that for me for Christmas last year.
I like it.
Or was it last year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
I can't remember. Dad will know. Is Campbell playing on the game?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Want more?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Jay, nobody's gonna bite you.
I will.
That was funny. I somehow am not surprised by that.
I do have sharp teeth.
I know.
Jay.
Jay, I think I'm about to put my hair up.
And a hat? No.
You can just sit like this behind Mom.
I asked her earlier, should I leave my hair down or put it up? And she's like, down. I'm like, well, I could just bring it out. No, just wear it down. I'm like, well, I could just bring it out. No, just leave it down. I'm like, okay. Guess I'll leave it down. No, Journey.
Why did you say leave it down?
Because it's pretty.
Well, it's curly just like yours, but it gets hot on my neck.
Throw it in a bun.
Throw it in a bun. All right.
Fine river.
All right, let's sew it together.
Oh, yay! Molly! Molly's outside.
I can hear you, River. There's a delay on the video.
Delay.
Like it's laggy. I can hear it in there. I keep dropping all my clips on the floor. Who? They're so cute. There comes PK.
Give me chips.
You give him potato chips?
Potato chips, bread.
Wow, that's funny.
That's the ones he gets.
And he likes it?
Peaks.
He just ate the jalapeno.
No, he didn't.
He did. Well, the bread part.
He doesn't want it, Jay.
Wow, he's gonna end up putting a mess all over the place.
Me?
No, the cat. He's gonna get a tummy ache.
He can't get up.
Who?
PK.
Wait, he's gotten up before. Is he trying to get up there?
Thanks.
I was gonna put him up there, but
Well, now he wants a chip.
that is so strange.
Echo. No, echo. Echo.
You just woke everybody up. Hello. Hello. Hola.
Saying hi to everybody. I don't know if anybody's still here. I'm not sure. But I'm going to keep it up until I finish so that we can at least have it posted to see if the snap closure is going to work okay. I think it is, so. I mean, I hope it is.
Mia wants to go to the dark part.
We'll go after I'm done.
You will?
But yeah, we're going to definitely go.
Mom.
Alexa, what's the weather like today?
Currently, in Malden it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers with a high
Oh,
of 55
no.
degrees and a low of 41 degrees.
No more rain. All
I want no more rain. That's what I said. That's what I said.
right.
So we might
All
go
right,
to the dog
Veronica.
park.
We're getting there.
Look how old my pants are.
I know. Those are from when like you were, I don't know, like
I
3 or
remember
4.
painting with Kai, and I got it all over these.
Yep. I'm surprised Kai's not watching us. He likes to come on the YouTube.
He's maybe watching one of your other videos that already came out.
Well, this one's live, so but he might be over at his grandma's. I don't know.
Or his dad's.
Maybe. I am trimming the seam allowance at the top because I don't want bulk. I'm just getting as close to the seam as possible. It looks like my outer lining was a little bit wider than my inner lining.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to them.
Mom,
Well, I'm talking to whoever's watching. I don't know who's watching. I'm still trying to figure out the whole YouTube thing, River.
yeah.
All right. I have a little waste basket underneath there.
Yay, I get to use them.
All right, I'm going to birth my bag.
Mom, can I have the rest of the chips?
How many's in there? I want to see. Let's see.
A little bit.
Huh?
A little bit.
Yeah, you can have the rest of them. Gotten where I'm leaving that opening like 5 inches because I don't really like messing with it, to be honest with you.
You guys don't know.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Is he going upstairs? Okay. Let me go ahead and close up my seam. I like to put tags on. So I think I went with a 3-inch tab measurement. And then at the 1/2-inch mark on top of the tab, like at the edge of the tab, is where I was actually put the stitch. So that would mean the tab would measure an actual 2.5 inches, but I'll let you know when I'm done here. I'm almost done. I'm closing up the seam right now. And that may not work. I don't know. I might need to make it smaller. The snap placement on the actual Zat is at 2 inches from the edge. So I was just closing my seam, my side seam. And then I'm going to top stitch around the top of the bag.
PK got under the PK got under the thing.
All right, excuse me.
Yeah.
Will you bring me that wool mat right there? I'm going to put it right here.
This gray one?
Yes, the wool mat.
I didn't know it was called that.
Well, it's a wool mat. It's what I use to like iron.
It is wool.
It is wool, yeah.
And it is a mat.
If you guys decide to, I think what I might do is if this works and it's a good option, then I'll probably maybe do another YouTube video. I might add an option on my website for you to download the tab link or the tab measurements or, whatever, the pattern. I might do like a few different tab options and then give you an option to download it, maybe give you a code or something, so you can have it, and you're able to actually print out the PDF or use the projector option. But I haven't gotten that far yet. I mean, my husband and I have talked about it, but and that actually might be something that people might actually purchase the pattern if they know that they have this option. We'll see. Thank you. It's full wood.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh no, don't drop the tacos. If you drop the tacos, nobody eats it.
Where'd you hear that?
It's one of our brain breaks.
Your brain breaks at school?
Like, don't drop the fruit cup.
Mm.
Don't drop,
You get up and dance and
The
stuff like that for
pasta.
your brain breaks?
mhm. Sometimes we get 2 or 3, or sometimes we get 1.
Brain breaks?
Mhm.
Well, that's good. I think brain breaks are super important.
They refresh your brain.
Yep. I really like to use the cotton webbing a lot. Like every time I use this, I don't know, what is this, like nylon webbing? I always end up ironing over it and making a mess. Not a good idea. But if you have the cotton webbing, then you can do that. I'll be glad when I figure out what to do with this cutting table and I can move my ironing
I love
base.
you,
I love you too, honey. I'm not sure everybody wants to see my hiney in the picture.
Mommy. No. Picture. It's
in the video, my bad. My bad.
VIDE.
VIDEO, video.
Oh. Why do you have so much glitter?
Sometimes I like to do those
Glitter.
the mugs, like the cups.
Did you make this one?
No, that's just my Wonder Woman one.
Love Wonder Woman.
Yep. Excuse me, Bubba.
What did I used to say when I was little for what? For Baba.
Num num. All right.
You're all done.
Almost. I'm gonna put a top stitch on this first before we try to fold it up.
What's a top stitch?
You just put a stitch around the top.
It's like everybody's saying, that girl doesn't know what to do.
Hey, buddy. You okay, X?
If you drop the pizza, nobody eats it. If you drop the pizza,
You giving everybody a show, River? Giving everybody a show? A brain break? Everybody get a brain break. I'm sure they like brain breaks.
If you drop the taco, nobody eats it. If you drop the taco, nobody eats it. Gobble, 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 gobble.
How did you know I needed a brain break?
I did. I can see that.
You can.
My ears. My ears. Mommy, my ears. Meow. Let's see if the dog's chasing me as I go. Where's my tail?
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
John Cena.
let's see how it goes. Let me lay it on the flat surface. Let's see. Let's see. You okay? All right. All right, so the first thing I'm going to suggest for sure is that we're going to fold. Let's put the straps on the inside so they don't get in the way.
Love you.
Where are you going?
Dad told me to stay out for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, we're almost done.
Is PK under there? Under the...
That's what this looks like at this point. You see how you can see all that right there? So let me open it back up and see if I can figure out a different way to fold it. Sorry. We taught our dogs to ring the bell to go outside. So now they're constantly ringing the bell to go outside. Even when they just want to go outside and play. All right, so first thing I'm going to do differently. Thanks, Veronica. The snap placement, I think, needs to be a little bit higher, for one thing. I do feel like this part needs to be a little stiffer. You can see, like, you can see all the folds and everything, but I don't know if that's really that big of a deal if you're if you're wanting to just use this for like grocery totes or you know, for whatever, just to keep in your purse. I don't know that that's really that big of a deal, but you can see all of this. Now, if you decide to do this and you figure out a better way to fold so it doesn't look like that, please let me know. But I'm going to mess with that and see. I feel like there's got to be a better way. think it might be good too that on when I do the top stitching on here that I go in more than just 1/8 of an inch, maybe more like 1/4 of an inch. That might help. But definitely the next go round, I'm going to use a thicker base. But I mean, it definitely works. It's doable. For sure. Just, you know, you can see the wheels turning in my brain. This is one of the main reasons why I went with a zipper option was so that this would all be closed in. So, see? You can really see. And that might not bother anybody, and that's fine. Awesome, Moose. I hope so. Let me know what you think. The one mistake that I know that I've made is I've made the snap right here too low. Yeah, I thought about the elastic cord. That is my next attempt. I was thinking of that as an option too, aside from a snap closure, was having a thicker, wider piece of elastic going. No, this really isn't thicker. This is pretty standard. It's just that with the 5-inch zipper, or the number 5 zipper tape, or number 5 separating zipper, it creates that closure right there. So all of that is covered up. Yeah. So that's pretty standard. I mean, it really does depend on fabric type too that you use on the inside. So this is, I literally used pillowcase material. So I would say, and I guess there were 2 separate pillowcases that I cut from, and one was thicker than the other. But like with this, I mean, it makes it look like it's not a whole lot of fabric in there, but then you open it up and you realize, yeah, it just really depends on the fabric that you use. You can use a lighter woven and it won't be as heavy. It won't be as thick for sure. Optical illusion, Jessica, yes. Yeah, so like this one looks really, look how narrow it looks. Like it looks really narrow, but it's not made any different than this one, except for it has the zipper, and it has an actual separating zipper. And the outer lining fabric is a heavier cotton woven, and then your inner lining is a lighter cotton woven. So, and I've seen, let's see, I've sewn some of them with really thin material too, just to try it out. I think it's just, you know, doing it with experimenting with different fabrics is a great idea. Let's see, this one was separating zipper with medium weight cotton woven, but this inside, and this is cotton the cotton webbing. The inside is actually it's batik, so it's real thin. It's really nice. Y'all need to let me know if you're making some. Make sure you post some pictures. So go with about 1.5 inch versus a 2-inch position. Yeah, I think so. I think that would be a good idea. At least try it. That's what I'll try on my next one that I do. I'm really glad I did it because I do want to have that option for people who don't want to do the separating zipper or the zipper tape. I want them to have that option. See, this one is wax canvas, and the wax canvas is interfaced with self-adhesive Therafuse. It's a separating zipper, and this is both of these are a lighter cotton move-in from Joann's. Super light, nothing too heavy. And then I had like one girl, Daisy, she used ripstop, which I know it's got to be a great option because it's still sturdy enough to be able to take on the weight, but it feels super thin. So yeah, I know ripstop's a good option. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put my tab on this. So that's complete. And then we'll be done. I use super glue when I put this on. Do y'all ever put these on? What do y'all use? Do you use fabric glue? You're welcome, Moose. I hope it goes well. So I made a mess in my sewing room. Hey, River. Right, so I added my key fob hardware there. And I'm actually gonna tote this around this week a little bit and just kind of get a feel for it, see how it is. There it is. You can still see all the folds on the inside, but like I said, that might not bother people. So there it is. I'll work on that more this week and figure out if I'm gonna maybe add a link to my website for people who want to add the tabs. Maybe just give you like a coupon code so that you have access to them for the people that have already purchased the Zip Away Tote. I'm not going to charge for it, but I just figured that might be a good option for people. And I'll probably do multiple types of tabs, not just this tab, maybe like a square option and then a rectangle option, maybe put on there also the elastic option, which I think I would put on kind of like a book. Yeah, I don't know. So, all right. So that's it for today. Thanks guys for joining. Thanks, Moose, Veronica, Jessica, my kiddos, all the people that joined in, Journey, Kesley, Kylan, my husband. Thank you. Good times. We had a great time. Thank you for everything.